Egypt has filed a complaint to the UN Security Council against Qatar. It is related to $1 billion paid by Qatar to an unnamed terrorist group in Iraq as ransom to release members of the royal family. In the complaint, Egypt accuses Qatar of funding terrorist groups and aborting efforts by countries in the region to crack down on terrorism.
UN Security Council resolutions clearly prohibit funding, trading with, or paying ransom to any terrorist groups. On this basis, Egypt has called the UN to open an investigation against Qatar. Egypt says it has evidence Qatar is supporting terrorist groups.
There are admissions by terrorists who were arrested. There are videotapes and documents that prove the contacts with several terrorist groups and the outlawed Muslim Brotherhood. Some evidence has been delivered to the UN meetings in Geneva. I was present there and submitted videos and statements by Brotherhood leaders to prove these links.
The complaint relates to an incident where Doha had paid $1 billion ransom to an ISIL-affiliated group in Iraq. According to US reports, terrorist groups netted just over $250 million of ransom money in the last 7 years. But $1 billion in only one incident raises a lot of questions. Qatar had denied these allegations. At the same time, Qatar is facing another lawsuit filed by Libya to the United Nations and the International Criminal Court, accusing it for atrocities in the North African nation.
These accusations are correct. Qatar, since the fall of the Gaddafi regime, has not stopped supporting extremist groups that want to divide the country and are continuously attacking civilians and the Libyan National Army.
The pressure is mounting on the oil-rich Gulf state. It's already facing a storm in the Middle East where several Arab countries have severed relations. And they are threatening to escalate if Doha doesn't cut off its links with terrorist organizations. Yes, Hakim for CGTN, Cairo.